Hello, my name is Jimmy Poppin', I'm a dumb white guy. This year is known as my time. 14 to 15, you're mine. This is my life as I live with my cat and me. What you got to give? So sit and explore my life while I walk through life with strive. But I'm here for all to show, even those left behind can't glow. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever the fuck you are. I'm just gonna get right into it today. I was just sitting here watching the news. It's on commercial right now, and they're talking about this teenage boy down in the States who committed suicide because he was bullied and gay, or he was gay and he got bullied on and all that sort of stuff. And they had an interview with his parents, and they were talking about how his daughter, who went to the same school, was going to her homecoming or whatever, and they played a Lady Gaga song, which the boy was fascinated with, like he was a Lady Gaga fan, right? And when the Lady Gaga song came on during their homecoming dance, all the friends of the gay boy were, cheering him on, remembering him and everything like that. And the people who bullied him decided they were going to take it upon themselves to start chanting, "We're glad he's dead, he deserves all of it," and all this other bullshit. And, the whole campaign right now, though, it gets better, right? Life gets better, life gets better. This whole campaign that these people seem to be on right now. And when you look at it from their perspective, from like a young person, like I was bullied growing up, so I understand where these people are coming from. Everybody expected me to be gay growing up because I was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, soft-spoken boy. I wasn't that big into girls and stuff like that, so I had a lot of people always bullying me and shit like that, so I understand the mentality of why these people do what they do. And when you look at the whole campaign of It Gets Better, and you look at it from their perspective, it's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, sure, there's people putting on videos and showing that, they are gay, and later in life, they have a good life and shit like that, and these bullies go away and blah, blah, blah. But when you look at last week's debate, Republican debate, and you see a gay soldier coming out to a Republican Party asking a basic human rights question, and they boo him for being a gay soldier. They boo the motherfucker, and then all these politicians on stage who are supposed to be representing you don't even say anything. They don't even say, "Oh, you can't boo him. You can't. What's the matter with you? That's not right." They don't say. Half of them are fucking smiling, for Christ's sake. They think it's fucking funny, and and then you go look at all these religious leaders around the world, all these fucking whatever the fuck you call them. You got all these religious leaders around the world, the Catholic, Jew, it doesn't fucking matter. They're all like, yeah, gays, God hates gays, and all gays are gonna end up in hell and all this other shit. And how can they perceive things as getting better when the world around them wants nothing to do with them? Like, I understand that, people get over it and bullies go away and shit like that, and you can have your own personal life and shit like that, and you can go on and you don't have to be bullied anymore, and you can, create a lifestyle for yourself that doesn't have any of that stuff involved in it and shit like that. But in reality, it doesn't get any better. What gets better is how you're able to handle it. That's the only thing that gets better. The world around you doesn't get any better, because as far as I can see, the world around them is getting worse. The more and more this fucking hate mongering is going on around the world, the less and less these people are going to see that it does get better. And it's not going to be until people start treating gays and lesbians as equals that these suicides are going to continue. And it just, like, I heard the news story and I saw the parents and how upset they got that the bullies continue even after he's dead. They're still bullying the motherfucker. Like, you just shake your head. Like, what the fuck is the matter with people? It's like, these people are human beings. They live in the same world. They have to deal with the same issues as the rest of us. And why the fuck do you feel the need to alienate them from the rest of us? They still have mortgages to pay. They still have taxes to pay. They still got to feed themselves and worry about all the other bullshit that we got to worry about. Why are they any fucking different than anybody else? Like, I've had a lot of gay friends in my life, and for me to think about somebody treating them that way infuriates me to no end, because the gay friends that I've had in my lifetime are better friends than most of the people I've ever met in my life. They're more passionate for the friendship. They respect one another, and they look at the world from a practical and logical point of view. But when you're having this program going around saying, oh, it gets better and gets better, and then you flip the channel to the next one and you got Republicans fucking clapping to an audience booing a gay soldier, and then you turn to the next channel and you hear about fucking all these religious people saying, oh, you know, gay doesn't believe in, or God doesn't believe in you, and you're gonna go to hell for your choices, and you're a mistake to this world and shit. Like, how are they gonna perceive this world as getting any fucking better? They can't. And you know, it's about personal growth. It's about societal growth. And like I mentioned a couple days back in the video, you know, we're not going to advance as a society as long as we keep up with this bigotry and racism and fucking judging one another and shit like that. We're never going to get anywhere. We're just going to get lower and lower on the fucking rung. People are going to get more and more pissed off at each other. We're just going to continuously fight each other and continuously point fingers and point that, and he did this and he did that, and they're gay and they're fucking... It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And, you know, I feel really bad for kids who are in school these days who are gay. Because, you know, when I went to school, people had to hide that shit. You didn't know who was gay and who wasn't. People hid it because they were afraid of getting killed. And nowadays, they hide it because they're afraid of people making fun of them to the point where they kill themselves. Just think about that. Like, I've attempted suicide before, and it took me many years to get to that point. And for somebody at that age to get to that point just boggles my mind. Like, it just, what kind of hateful things have to be said, and what kind of little support. Like, this also goes to the parents as well. The parents should be able to sense when something's wrong. Now, I understand some people are very good at hiding when they're going to commit suicide and blah 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 blah, but there's things that you can point out, there's things that you can notice, and parents need to start taking a more proactive approach to this issue. You don't fucking leave it to television to teach your children the rights and wrongs. Don't leave it to the movies or video games or even the school. The schools are fucked up right now. They don't know what the hell's going on in the world. They're fucking throwing people in jail for pulling stupid pranks and then allowing people to bully someone to the point where they're killing themselves. So the school system's fucked up right now. So the parents need to start taking a proactive approach in fixing this problem themselves. And they can't let everybody else do it for them. Oh, you do it again, you little fucker. Fuck you, camera. What? Why are you being all cute and cuddly? Hey? Hey, Daddy was gonna talk about something. Daddy was gonna talk about something. Oh, yes. What are you doing? Hey? Oh, hey. What's up? Hey. Cutie pie. Alright, yeah, you guys like that little rant there that I went on? I got another one. Going back to what I said the other day, and I just had a brain fart. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Shit. A couple days ago, blah blah blah. Cops. Yes, cops. With the whole Occupy Wall Street, with the police mishandling people and everything like that, there's another video that was released, and the officer's name who pepper sprayed those women was Tony Bologna. Yes, Tony Bologna. His name is Tony Bologna, and he's a fucking cop. Go figure. But there's another video of him doing it to somebody else. And in this video, there's a guy on the sidewalk and everything, and there's police, you know, pushing people back and everything like that. And then you see this guy, Tony Baloney, come walking in out of nowhere. He just comes into the screen from behind of one police officer, and there's nothing going on. There's people just walking down the fucking sidewalk, and then he just comes along. He's like, shh, and then just walks away. And he even hits a police officer with his pepper spray, and he just fucking walks away. It's like, wow, man. And then I had somebody today on the video of me when I was talking about the whole Wall Street thing. There's somebody on the video trying to justify how the police are handling the situation. You want to try to justify that to me? A truly non-violent protest does not include baiting cops into violence. Hold on. Okay, I'll just tell you what I responded. It's the cop's job to stand there and do nothing unless somebody breaks the law. Now, as far as I can tell, yelling is not a crime. The laws, you know, the written laws, you know, that you can't steal shit, you know, stuff like that. You can't go around fucking breaking shit and stuff like that. You know, public destruction of public property and stuff. Those are laws. Me going like this to you is not breaking the law. Fucking ignorant people. Unfortunately, violence begets violence. The cop is a human too. If you scream at them, demean them, and attack them verbally, they are going to react. Well, if they react to something like that, they should not be police officers, because that is not the duty of a police officer. The duty of the police officer is to protect the public and arrest people who are breaking the law. Now, you're telling me that if I stand next to a cop and I yell at him, he has the right to beat me and arrest me? No, he does not. That is not his job. His job is to enforce the law. The law, not my voice. My voice is not a fucking crime. Laws are laws. My voice is not. This video should be held up as an example of how not to protest peacefully. And shown in contrast to other truly violent videos that do show the cops overreacting. Yeah, like the one where the police officers beat a man to death who was homeless and wasn't even bothering anybody. A couple people down in a fucking business complained that a homeless guy was sleeping in a shelter, so the police came and beat him senseless. They beat him senseless. Let me check the time here. They literally beat him They beat him and beat him and beat him. They boot fucked him. They kicked him. They broke it. Like, I saw the pictures of this guy when he's in the hospital, and he literally was beat to a pulp. You couldn't even see his face. He was so beat up. And you know what? He died. He died. Why? We need to kick somebody's ass because we're fucking cops and we have a badge and we can do whatever the fuck we want. Well, guess what? You're fucking police officers that are there to enforce the law. When you break the law, motherfucker, I hope you have fun in jail. Oh, you did it again, you piece of shit. I hate you. But, you know, gives me good stuff to talk about, right? Anyway, enough about all that fucking bullshit. Today, once again, no phone calls. Applied to a couple more jobs. That's it. Just fucking sitting here doing the usual shit. Applying for jobs. Filling my time for 2 hours. Applying for more jobs. Filling my time for 2 hours. Apply for more jobs. Listen to some music. Apply for more jobs. But unfortunately, the jobs are getting less and less. And there's even fucking... I called one place today because they posted the job posting 3 weeks ago that I applied to twice. And they put it back up again today. Like, you have somebody here who's willing to work for you, who's willing to bend over backwards for you, but you can't even fucking call me? Like... I applied to this job 3 times and you're still putting fucking postings up for it. Christ, man, I don't understand this fucking city. I don't understand what the hell is wrong with employers in this goddamn town, man. It's like, fuck. People don't. I honestly don't think the recession ever came here. I think people have always been like this here. It's just I left at such an early age where I didn't have to work and shit like that and see the type of world or see the type of fucking way people live their lives here. I now understand why everybody spends their whole life here trying to get out of here. And I'm starting to think that coming here, well, I've known this for a while, but coming here is probably the biggest fucking mistake I ever made. But it is what it is. I made the decision. I have to deal with it. But I have 2 days left to come up with $550 for my rent. I sometimes overreact when it comes to that. I know that if I get an eviction notice, it's not immediate. I have a month to do it. But even if I start work today, if I get evicted, even if I start working today, I will not be able to make enough money to get a new place because I'll lose my deposit. I won't get that money back. So I need to come up with first and last month's rent in less than a month. And you guys remember what I was like last month when I had to pay my rent from each check. It's not even when I'm working for full time, good wage, I still can't afford to pay my whole rent with one check, let alone come up with two of them in less than a month. So I'm having a bit of a crisis for me. The next couple days are going to be very stressful for me. If you guys haven't been able to tell, my attitude has been getting a little testy over the last few days because I'm getting really stressed out, and it's really worried. I'm really worried because I don't know what the next day or couple days are going to bring. I could either have my landlord tell me it's okay, you can work it out and shit like that, then that'll relieve a lot of stress, or she'll tell me to get out, and then shit's gonna hit the fan. So I don't know where shit's gonna go. I'm surprised I still have my fucking internet, to be honest with you. It should have been cut off a couple days ago, but I still have it. And now that I say that, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm not gonna have my internet. Smart, James. That was real fucking smart. Moron. You should know better than to say shit like that. Anyway, enough of that. So I apologize for the really shitty videos over the last month, because I literally have been off a month now. So I apologize for the crappy videos, and it gets better, right? No? Maybe? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay strong, stay wise. Peace.